Kia ora, still some wet weather around the western coast as we head through the rest of Tuesday. You can see on the satellite charts here, this area of cloud pushing through towards Westland. So there are still some severe weather warnings through there, and also a watch up towards Buller and some stronger winds for this afternoon through the Canterbury High Country. But before we crack on with the forecast for New Zealand, let's just take a little bit of a look up towards the tropics. The second tropical cyclone of the season has been named by the team up in Fiji. This massive cloud here, that's a tropical cyclone Mao. Now that's likely to move down towards the west of Fiji over the rest of today. A category 2 system, so still going to be bringing some stronger winds, but it is, I think, going to be staying away from New Zealand as we head through the next few days, but still a very unsettled story for the people up in Fiji. Back to New Zealand as we head through the rest of this afternoon. We have got that heavy rainfall on that western coast, so still some heavy falls in through parts of Westland and up in towards Buller. You can also see we've got some rain moving across those northern parts of New Zealand as we head through the rest of today. We have got those severe weather warnings in place, particularly for Westland, south of Greymouth, down towards the glacier. That's still around about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And those watches for those winds and rainfall to about 5 and 6 o'clock this afternoon. As we head through the night time, we'll find things do dry off a fair bit across the north line. Still a fair bit of cloud across those western sides, instead of a few isolated showers, and down that western coast as well, a touch more cloud and some showers still through Westland. Out east, things generally are looking dry and clear for many spots through that eastern side of the North Island and also the eastern side of the South Island as well. In terms of our temperatures, back down to lows around about 8 or 9 degrees Celsius through parts of Otago and Canterbury, and around about 12 or so up in towards those southern parts of Auckland, northern parts of Waikato for the North Island. In towards Wednesday. Now, the best place to be to stay dry, the eastern coast. We are going to find still showery weather on that western side of both islands. And I think even up in towards the north island, we've got some showers to watch out for as we head through daytime. More cloud as well from, say, Taranaki towards the eastern parts of the Bay of Plenty. And even down towards Wellington, we'll keep a fair bit of cloud through there as well. But that should break up and some clearer skies later on. And I think many showers will become more confined towards the ranges. As we head up towards, say, Auckland, an odd shower, but I think generally the further south you are through the North Island, we'll catch more showers, particularly in towards places like Taranaki, but they'll retreat towards the mountains as we head through the afternoon. Generally dry, clear and pretty warm around this eastern coast. Highs here around about 24 degrees Celsius and lows back to around about 13 or so. For the South Island, again, it's that east-west split. Generally some drier and clearer weather around that eastern side. Still some high cloud to watch out for. But the showers will be mainly on that western coast, places like Greymouth up in towards Buller. And some of those may slide across in towards the ranges of the Nelson area as well. As we head through the afternoon, we'll find some showers springing up around the likes of North Otago and perhaps those southern parts of Canterbury. Perhaps might find a few just pushing in towards the foothills of Canterbury as well. But places like Christchurch, I think we might find a bit more cloud through the afternoon, but generally staying dry. Those showers further south, and I think we'll always keep a fair number of showers around the Fiordland coast and perhaps skirting that far Southland coast as well. In terms of our temperatures, warmest spots on the South Island up towards the likes of, say, Blenheim. Highs here, 23 degrees Celsius. Not a bad looking day for you. A touch more cloud and I think some cooler temperatures down in the south. As we head in towards the next few days, keep an eye out towards the west. That's where most of our weather is going to be coming as we head through Thursday and also through in towards Friday. The next systems are moving across from the Tasman Sea, bringing more cloud towards those western facing coasts and I think some more showery weather as well. And as we head through towards Friday, we might find some more active systems pushing back towards that western part of the south, and particularly around those northern parts and that central part of the country. So well worth keeping an eye on the forecast as we head on in towards the weekend. That's it from me. It's from metservice.com.